New plan to target speeders in active work zones here in Indiana. We see it all the time. People going too fast where road crews are working. In fact, last year alone, INDOT says there were 31 deaths at work sites and more than 7,000 crashes in work zones. You see the numbers here. According to the agency, speed was a factor in most of these cases. WRTV's Meredith Hackler breaks down the new proposal to slow everyone down.
Work sites on Indiana's interstates can be dangerous, not only for workers, but for drivers too.
I will stand right here today and tell you this legislation will save lives.
Richard Hedgecock represents Indiana construction workers. He's talking about House Bill 1015. It would allow the Indiana Department of Transportation to install up to 4 speed monitoring cameras statewide in a pilot program. It's something 10 other states have tried and found that overall speeds where the cameras are installed have decreased.
We can show data in Pennsylvania of a side-by-side work zone where you have the system in place, and there is a decided 12-mile-an-hour drop in those Pennsylvania zones.
If a person is clocked going 11 miles over the speed limit the first time, they would receive a warning via mail. A repeated incident would get drivers fined $75. After that, it'd be $150 for each violation. But before this pilot program becomes permanent, INDOT will be required to show its effectiveness.
They have been tasked with, INDOT being they, has to come back to the interim study committee and show us the results, right? So we're going to take traffic counts before they would deploy one of these in a zone and see what the speed is and how much the reduction in speed is. So I anticipate these being used on very large projects.
Citations would be distributed by taking a photo of the license plate, but drivers would only be ticketed if there are workers in the area. And a driver would see signage before they enter a work zone in which a speed camera is present. Those in favor of the bill, including its author, say this legislation's goal is simple: to slow people down.
It gives you every opportunity in the world to slow down, do the speed limit, protect the workers, protect yourself.
Speed is by far the thing that kills people. If you slow people down, we're not going to ever outlaw crashes, but we certainly can help people stop from dying.
Meredith Hackler, WRTV.
Now, if a person receives a ticket during this pilot program, it will not be added to their record. The bill now heads to the full Senate for a vote. Indiana currently has a work zone safety law. First-time citations for speeding result in a $300 fine. The fine increases to $500 for a second offense and $1,000 for a third. People who drive recklessly or aggressively in work zones face fines of up to $5,000.